guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Izzatixo. For today's video, we have an exciting product to review because I have the dark cookie collection palette. So if you guys are new to my channel, hello, my name is Izzati and welcome to my channel. I upload video every week, so please subscribe. I will put it like somewhere here. And yeah, for today's video we are reviewing our local product. This is like the second local product or local brand that I'm reviewing on my channel. So I did review Eyeshadow by Izzatixo previously. If you guys want to check that one out, you can go on the description bar below. I always link everything on my down bar, so do check it out. So I'm very excited for this palette because this is like my first dark makeup. Yep, you heard it right. This is their cookie collection. I believe this one is a limited edition one. So if you guys know, here on my channel I always being transparent, I always being honest with you, I always give my opinion to you guys, and this is my point of view of being a customer. I purchase myself. This is not sponsored. So I want to buy their like a vault collection. They have this palette, they have a few lip products, but it was out of stock. Actually I purchased this one online, but then I wasn't planning to go to KLCC on that day, so I went to the dark store. They have it in store, they have like the whole collection, but unfortunately I have already purchased this one. So but anyway, today we are going to focus on this palette. This is the cookie collection palette, sorry, eyeshadow palette, and this is how it looks like. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. It says here with vitamin E, no parabens, easy to blend, high pigmentation, and 0 calories. So it comes in this like a cute, what is this, recycle box. Okay, this is how the packaging looks like. It is so cute, you guys. It has like a white braid design, and it is also very compact and quite handy. It comes in this magnetic palette, which is good, and it has mirror here, and this is the eyeshadows, and these are the eyeshadows. So if you guys can see here, it has 2, 4, 6, 8, and it has 10 eyeshadows, and these eyeshadows are definitely towards what is it called, warm tone. So if you guys are into warm toned, and if you love something like very bright and chocolatey, rose gold and all, this is definitely your palette. So in this palette you will get 5 mattes and 5 shimmers or foil shadows. This is very new to me. I also do not know what kind of texture is this. These are not satin. They are foil, but they press differently. Like if you guys can see right here, is very crumbly and chunky, but others are fine. Okay, let us talk about the price. This palette will cost you 135 ringgit, which is, some people say that it is quite expensive. I think it is quite high, especially they are quite new in the market and the price is like more than 100 ringgit. But you will get 10 different eyeshadows. If you divide 135 divide by 10, each eyeshadows will cost you 13 ringgit and 50 cents. Like I know Essence and Catrice also have their loose eyeshadow from the drugstore, and they also cost around 9 ringgit and 90 cents, which is quite high up for a single eyeshadow. So to me it's definitely reasonable in my opinion. Also, not to mention, each eyeshadow you will get 0.008, which is quite a lot. Let me compare it to a few of my eyeshadow palettes. Here is my Colourpop palette. This is double Atandra palette. It cost me less than 100 ringgit. There are 12 eyeshadows here, but each shadow is only 0.003, if you guys can see. Here also I have my master palette by Mario. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is very expensive. I bought it around 300 plus. For each shadow I get only 0.02 ounces. Zoeva Caramel Melange, same price as dUCk Cosmetics. It is from Germany, and this is how it looks like. I get 10 different eyeshadows, and for each shadow is only 0.05. So if you guys ask me, personally, I don't think that 135 is way too expensive. In my opinion, guys, listen here. I have my Tarte palette. It is the Tarte Pro to Go. I only have 6 shadows, and it cost me 95 ringgit. So if you guys ask for my recommendation, I personally would recommend you to buy it in store. Watch it in store and see how you like the palette, and then you can go to their website, which is fashionvalet.com, buy through online and use the shop bag. I have my link below. If you want to sign up, you will get 5 ringgit, and I also will get 5 ringgit, but doesn't really matter. It's all about you. Save some money. You will get cashback around, I believe Fashion Valet is 4% cashback. You will get from 135 ringgit. So be a wise customer and consumer. Use the shop bag. If you don't want to use my link below also, no problem. You can just download the app and use shop bag, okay? So I actually forgot to tell you guys that the shade names are in front of the palette. They also have like a description of the eyeshadows. It doesn't smell like anything chocolatey. I just smell cupboard. This is cinnamon. This is a very warm brown. This is definitely like right up on my alley. I have similar shade from this palette, the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. When I saw this palette, you guys, I immediately thinking of this palette because the color theme or selection are very similar. So this is the dark one, and this is the Zoeva. They're very similar. If you guys can tell, this color in fact is very similar to this one. And then there are a few like mattes, except for this one is very different. Also this one is different. Other than that, they are pretty much spot on. So this color here called cinnamon is my favorite. I have it on my crease right now to warm up the crease, if you guys can see right there. And this one is called Sugar Dust. This one, when I first swatched it, it was beautiful, but right now it is starting to feel like dry a little bit. Here is the swatches beside cinnamon. Yep, it started to feel dry at first, slightly cushiony, like moist. Oh my god, right now it feels slightly dry. But if you ask me, like my favorite duo is definitely these two. Like I can live with these two shadows. I love this combination. Okay, next, if you guys can see, this is Pinch of Salt. This is the most confusing eyeshadow ever. Like it is not foil. I don't know, when I got this I was like, what is this? Like, I'm gonna show you here. I literally pressed this. Look at that. It's so crumbly and chunky. When I got this, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want it on my lid. Like, they are so big and chunky, you know. And here is the swatches. Look at that. It is so messy. It's all over the place. It's not as finely milled. They are not pressed enough. They are very loose or chunky. But I really like the shape because it is blinding, you guys. Unfortunately, it is very on top of my eyeshadow. After 2 weeks, I finally realized that can only use it as a topper. I tried using it to all over my lids. It just glittered. It just glittered, nothing else. Like, I think this is like the perfect one to use this pinch of salt by using it as a topper. So this one is called Cookie Dough. This is like very neutral brown shade. Doesn't really show up because the color is very neutral. It is slightly it has like a peachy undertone, like very slightly. You guys can barely see it. I have it on my lid, sorry, on my crease. This one is called Cookie Chip. The shimmer shadow, they have like a glitter in it, like it's very reflective and nice. Moving on, we have this one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite, and this one is also my favorite. It's kind of like a pukey kind of color from the Jaclyn Hill palette right here. Oh, it's very creamy, very pigmented as well. I like this one. I really like it. I have this on my lid, sorry, on my crease as well. Next, we have 70% cocoa, which is this one. This one is slightly dry compared to this one. This one is called, what is it called? Peanut butter. But bear in mind, they are different when you finger swatch and when you apply it on your lid using the brush. They are totally different. Next is Raisin. Yeah, next is Raisin. This is what I have on my lids. It's beautiful. I love it. This one also slightly chunky, but not as bad as the pinch of salt. Look at that. Look at the pigmentation, you guys. Yes. Hi, Shania. My son is already woke up. So guys, I have to end this video real quick. This is Raisin. I have it all over my lips.
I did.
Yeah, mommy is filming right now. Can you give me 10 minutes? Thank you, baby. And then we have this favorite, which is like a dark, is it blueberry? Let me check. Red velvet, a berry kind of color. Sayang, no? Gonna swatch it real quick. This is how it looks like. It's very creamy, very pigmented. And last but not least, we have Lil Miss Nutty. This is how it looks like. I also have this one on my crease. Actually, as a transition shade, I use this too, and then I put this one lower than the transition shades, and then I darken it with the, what's it called, 70% cocoa to the outer corner of my eyes. Let me swatch it real quick. As I said before, it is very different when you finger swatch it and you use your brush, okay? So yeah, this is how they look like, the swatch. I know this is not like the best swatch ever, but yeah, I hope you guys can see it. Right, now my opinion on this palette. I'm being honest with you, I have to test it for 2 weeks to figure out how to use the shimmery shades. And today I tried exactly like the first time I used it. I'm using my finger to press the shimmery shadows. Wait, no, baby. Let me zoom you guys in. Like, can you guys see? For the pinch of salt, the fact that it is the only lightest shimmery shadow in the palette, I mean, like, come on you guys, in every palette we need like a good highlight shadow. I mean, like, good highlight shade for inner corner, for our brow bone. I don't have any because I have it on my lids as a topper. For example, this eyeshadow by Colourpop, I can use this one as my brow bone highlight, or even my inner corner highlight. Also, I can use this one as well. And on my Zoeva palette, I can also use this one as a brow bone highlight, and this one as well. And this is my Master by Mario. This one is also can be so I can use this one as my brow bone and inner corner highlight. But this one being the only lightest shade, and it is quite crumbly and chunky, I don't think this is like the perfect brow bone or inner corner highlight. I don't want that. But as a topper, it is beautiful, like you guys can see it right now. Okay, how do you want to apply this? I strongly suggest you to have a very sticky base before you apply the shimmery shadows. Also, please use your finger. Do I recommend this palette? It depends on you, okay? I personally love the mattes. They are very easy to blend. They are beautiful. They are pigmented. And this is one of the best mattes that I ever had. I'm not exaggerating, okay? I love mattes from my Colourpop. I love my mattes from my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love my mattes on Jaclyn Hill palette. I love my mattes on my the Tarte's Protocol palette. That one is beautiful. This one is comparable to that. I love it. But for the shimmery shade, if you are a beginner, you have to figure out how to use this one. I'm telling you, this is like their best formulation. I believe I saw Vivi's comment that she worked with a makeup artist, which is Noriana, the face designer. She is a makeup artist. I can definitely see an improvement from this palette. I went to the store to swatch the other two palettes, which is the smoky eye or something. I don't like it. Someone, a YouTuber from Singapore, she was quite disappointed with that palette. So I went in store at Pavilion, I swatched it. I don't like it. I didn't get anything when they first launched their cosmetic, you guys. But I tried, okay? I have tested in store. I didn't get anything because I don't feel like I want it. But when I saw this palette, I swatched it in store. I immediately, you know what guys, this is not bad if you guys ask me, but you guys have to know how to use it. This is very important. You need to know how to use this, okay? Yeah, overall I think this is not bad. I just don't like this one. I really don't like it, but the fact that it makes my eyeshadow look so nice, I think I can give it a little extra credit to it. What else? One thing, if you want to cut crease, you might get a little trouble because this is not the best when you use your brushes, like your shader brush. If you want to use your finger for cut crease look, it won't be precise, you know what I mean? Because when you use like the cut crease technique, you need your eyeshadow to look very neat and nice. But this one, you can get a little bit. But I saw from Nofatin Zaki, she did cut crease using concealer. She looks amazing. So like I said before, you have to know how to work with this palette. So yep, that is that you guys. That is my review on it. I will have the application, I will have the clip of me applying this eyeshadow. That one is my second or third attempt using this palette. Alright, I think that's about it. That is my review on this palette, this Dark Cookie Collection palette. If you are interested to use shop bag, I will also put the link below, and if you are feeling uncomfortable to use my link, you can just download the app. My advice to you is, if you want to use this palette, please apply the eyeshadow first before your foundation. Also, the packaging is pretty, but because it is white, it is smudging everywhere. I have my wet tissue here. It does not come off. I think that is that. That is my honest review on this palette. I hope you guys like it.